Steve.
Hello, Chris.
I'm a big fan of getting Champions League sewed up with 4 games to go, but it was nice to do it that way as well.
It was nice to have it sewn up with half an hour to go, so that it just turned into a testimonial game, wasn't it? It was like a bit of a kickabout in the park. For the first 20, I thought it was all right, actually. However, I think everyone had flash goals on the phone, so everyone knew Arsenal had scored, and then everyone knew City were winning, and the mood was like a bit nervy. And in fair play to Gini, you know, absolute rocket of a goal, and from there it was pretty easy, wasn't it? Bit of luck, a lot of luck, because it looked like an absolute stonewall penalty. It was right in front of me, and I was just waiting for the whistle to go, if I'm honest. And you know, thank God the ref had a bit of a cock. It looked like that anyway. Obviously, people at home.
That team, even if they'd have gone 1-0 behind, I don't think they'd have got beaten today, though.
No, they're crap. There's a reason they're relegated, mate. They're terrible. I feel for their fans, you know. They were given a bit of stick here and there, but on the whole they were good. You know, they sang for just the 96 and stuff. But that team's awful. That is not a Premier League team. That's a Championship at best team. Really, really crap. So yeah, we just put them to bed, and then their goalie's terrible at footy. He's absolutely shit at footy. So just keep having shots at him. I mean, and that's what you got to do. And in the end, it was again 3-0, and then for the last half an hour, because I think the word must have got through that City were hammering them, so goal difference wasn't what did the matter, did it? So we just kind of kept the ball around, got the subs on, and had a bit of a laugh. Asked Lucas to shoot every time he got the ball, but it's you know, Chris, I think we're the third, but I think we had a better season than City. The table doesn't lie on all stuff, but
mate, if we'd have just bought a few points in January, we should have bought some points. Like, sack buying players, we could have bought points, because we'd be third without that January. Yeah,
I think we deserve fourth. You know, there'll be Arsenal fans probably moaning and going, "Oh, did that pain gets given and stuff?" But I think we deserved it. I think we've been a better team than Arsenal this season. So I think it's great, and we just need to capitalise on it. So we need to win whoever comes here in the qualifier, hammer them, and we need to get the players in to make it count. Now, there's no more excuses for anyone. So FSG or the owners or anyone, there's no excuse not to go and buy big money, because the money's there. Because we've just what say to a player, you haven't got Champions League. Well, yeah, we have. So with Arsenal and Man
Really? Qualities
will do better than what Arsenal have got. So if United, hopefully, you know, whatever happens with them, if they don't qualify for it, and Arsenal don't qualify for it, and they start buying players, there's no excuse for Liverpool to miss out on them, is there? So the time now, you know, this is what club wants. They want the Champions League, get the best players. And that, he mentioned a few days ago, my squad wasn't big enough because I didn't have European football, so I couldn't have too many lads because I couldn't get them all a game. Well, now you have. You're guaranteed, what, eight, hopefully 8. If you get through the qualifiers, you've got to back yourself. Got to go and do it. Get the best players in, and make sure next year on the last day of the season we're challenging for the title and not challenging for fourth, because that's where we belong. But on the whole, mate, you can't argue with that. We battered them.
And just one final.
I was going to say, mate, I turned up this morning, and I remember on the build-up show saying, I'm fine. My ass was like fucking all, and up until Gini scored, and I was really, really nervous. And I was in the ground thinking, and around me, I could feel the nerves. And when that goal goes in, it was just pure relief, wasn't it? It was absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, great, good season, very good season. Go and win some for next year. Yeah,
we've got to, haven't we? And do you know what? I'm going to give my man of the match to George Sefton for the boys are back in town at the final whistle. Top-notch DJing.
It was, and it's like, it was weird. The atmosphere at the end, it was like you said, it wasn't like we just scored the last minute winner, because we knew the game was won, and we knew City were winning, and we knew Arsenal. So it was like a bit of a party, wasn't it? A bit celebratory. Yeah, listen, good season, very good season. I'd say not successful because we didn't win anything, but it's a platform to build on, isn't it, mate? You know what I mean? That's what it is. We can now hopefully go next year and go 4 better. That's what we need. That's the aim, isn't it? Liverpool Football Club shouldn't be settling for 4. 4's decent. Let's go and win a league. Let's go and win a Champions League. That's what we should be aiming for as fans. And I think people watching at home, and I think you'd agree as well, and all these people would agree. That's the next step. Now, Jurgen's took us from 8th to 4th. Let's see where we can go from here.
Yeah, spot on, mate. Nice one.